Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Somebody's Heroes. I'm Eric. I'm the Dungeon Master.
I'm Reno. I'm Cassiopeia.
I'm Mika. I'm Lemon Little Tart.
I'm Jenel. I play Amy, or Amalgamation 19.
And I'm Matt, and I play Tommy Rok'zhen.
When we last left off with some fucking shenanigans, y'all. Y'all got through part 2 of the break-in of Tao-Tech. Anders disappeared. As far as y'all are aware, just poof, disappeared. And, well, Cass, you're watching Tommy on camera, about to shoot a bow, considering shooting a bow. You've got the bow pulled out. You're starting to knock that arrow. Lemon and Amy, you guys are in the storage room looking at where Anders was.
Mm-hmm.
Amy threw the thing
Tablet.
behind, the tablet behind, and it fell down on Tommy's head. And you do see this door with a keypad at the end, and that is the rooms you guys were in and what you guys were doing last time we left off. Does anyone have anything that they wanted to do immediately?
I mean, Tommy's been looking at A, the tablet, B, this box, but I don't think that I'm going to garner any further information from either.
Probably not.
You said last time the guards were, starting to flip through the channels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should probably do that. I'm in the room with the computer.
It's true. That's put on security mode.
Tommy's going to look at the cameras.
Alright. As you go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Oh, because we are... That's my speciality. Nice. That's a total of a 2.
Okay, so with that 2...
Oh, I didn't enhance, that's why.
You can't figure out what button Anders was pushing. You were busy watching the screen, not what Anders was doing. And you are gonna go ahead and you see a document, though, that says... restricted.
Ooh, we love failing forward. Tommy, probably just getting excited, would probably try to poke it like it was a touchscreen.
And it is.
Yay!
And it pops up with a password.
Okay, so I don't have my notes because I moved my setup, but I was given a... It's not going to work, but it's the only thing Tommy could come up with, which is a 4-digit PIN to get into the back door.
8492. It's the same one you guys were told for the other doors downstairs.
Yeah, so 8492, enter.
I'm gonna let you roll an investigation check again with advantage.
Ooh, with advantage.
I know you have a negative on that stat, so.
Should we think August 4th of 92 is an important date?
Thank you for the advantage. That's a natural 20, so 19.
Natural 20 to a dirty 19.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you,
All right.
Kimura.
It worked?
Yeah. Let's go with
you're
that.
like, what? You're baffled. You have no idea how this worked. It was a door code.
This is like that scene in Spaceballs where they tell him the combination to the shield, and he's like, "Man, I have the same password on my luggage."
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So
And-
we're in.
You are in. Clumsy motherfucker failing forward. It's gorgeous. Alright, so you're in, and there is a depiction of a rectangle with wires. And it is a schematic of it blown apart into its different components.
Is this the box we have?
Yes.
Ooh, how lucky.
And it straight up says for CEO eyes only.
Well, my name's CEO right now. We're gonna start reading. What is the name of the file?
Bomb.jpg.
Jesus Christ.
Tuor, Tuor, hyphen, magnetic correction device.
I'm sorry, hold up. Are you saying that my stupid ass idea to blow up the polarity of this island is what the uber scientists on this fucking floating rock are also planning to do?
Well, let's.
It's a TMCD.
Let's. Okay. All right. Okay.
And you see a bunch of magnets, magnetism math, and other stuff you don't understand because you still have a negative intelligence.
Yeah.
But
well, wait.
you got into the file.
Hang on. Even though I have a negative intelligence, I am proficient in Arcana.
This is actual science.
What do you think? Listen, the Tao-Techs work off of actual science. That's why we're proficient in Arcana.
What is science?
It's Magitech.
You know what? Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. Fuck it. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
In
Okay.
a world with magic, I would argue magic is science.
In a world without magic, I would
No.
argue that science is magic.
So that's
Powerful.
I'm talking to you with electricity and rocks right now. That's magic, baby.
Yeah. 100%.
we got a 10.
You got a 10?
Yeah.
That is enough to realize that there is an arcane crystal smack dab in the middle of this device. So it does have explosive potential, but most of the arcane crystals are not used in the explosives you have been made familiar with.
So this shouldn't be a bomb, but it could be a bomb.
Correct. Under the correct circumstances, bomb potential exists. As it sits right now, it theoretically should not blow up. So
Tommy.
mishandling it's not a risk.
Tommy is going to make a note that it shouldn't be a bomb, but it could be a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I can glean from these schematics?
With the rolls you have made, I'm gonna say one more investigation check as you keep tabbing through these files, just as a...
Alright, move on to the next person.
Okay.
That bad?
You glean nothing. That was a nat 1, I'm pretty sure.
It was a total of 2.
Okay. That's good.
So I think bomb.jpg is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering who's looking for it, because this seems like something that would probably be good and not meant to be bomb.jpg.
Well, we know that a gang was looking for it. So,
And a gang member got arrested.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do we believe that whoever tried to hire Gang was trying to stop Taoliva from being saved?
These are good questions. We don't know any of the answers, but if we have it, no one
Right.
else does.
But that's been our MO this whole time.
You know, consistently solid logic.
That has been the plan, in fact. Yes. Okay, so you guys are gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and pan up to Cass. Cass, you see them flip through, and you see a dozen guards are marching up the stairs, 2 by 6.
Okay, I undraw the bow, because shooting the computer's not gonna help anymore. I close the door, and I know they're behind me, so I'm gonna, scoodle, I'm gonna be like, emergency, emergency, emergency. We've been found, we've been had.
Oh, okay. Did we have an escape plan?
You had an
That
in
is-
plan.
Yes, if there's a window.
Is there a window?
Is there a wall?
There is no window in here. There is a door to the outside at the end of the hallway.
I guess we all start moving over there. Amy starts moving over there.
And anyone gonna fill Tommy in?
Oh, right. We should. Okay, hold on.
I was
He's
just
still
gonna
below
wait.
us.
He's still on floor down.
Okay. Amy's gonna look at Cass and Lemon. Okay. You guys head towards the door. I'll go tell Tommy. And then she, goo goes down that hole and just kind of like, slinks down upside down. We're leaving now. I think we need to bring the box.
Likely, but is there a print button?
What?
I'm asking His Majesty Lord DM if there is a print button for the file that I have hacked my way into, because Tommy is now a
Yeah,
hacker.
I rolled a 17. There sure is.
Very excited.
Hell yes.
Tommy?
We're gonna print this out as quickly as we can. Or like if it's taking too long, then we're gonna wait until the last second and grab whatever has printed. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and we're like, all right, so you can carry it once it's up there, but here, and just starts closing the box gently, and then handing it to, air quotes for the people listening, Amy, because I know that she's just going to absorb it.
Yeah.
And then move Amy and the box together up through the hole.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Is it
I'm
like
gonna let
a
that go
slow
with no
print?
rolls. It's fine.
It's
It's a average paced printer, so you're gonna have to wait here for a moment, but not super long.
I can, so as Amy's leaving with the box, she, detaches, like a piece of her, and it falls to the ground and attaches to Tommy's shoes, and you now have spider climb.
Oh, nice.
Did you tell me this?
No, it's happening.
Okay.
It's just happening.
Could you
Okay.
use Amy like a sticky hand grappling hook? Like
Well-
have her like hold on to your hand and then she like attaches to the ceiling and reels you up.
I mean, that is what I'm doing with the box.
Yeah, that's
So-
that's kind of awesome, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, the only thing that Tommy can actually do to prepare for this while this thing is printing out is reach into his bag, pull out the helmet that he rides his bike with, put it on, and pull the visor down.
Amazing.
Man, Amy is the ultimate crime machine.
She is.
I've
That's
been
why
told
we've
crime
corrupted.
is bad. It killed my uncle.
No, you assumed crime is bad to kill your
Crime
uncle.
is bad.
Yeah.
To be
BK
fair,
do canonically,
Anders said doing crime is a bad thing.
Crime
And
is
Amy
cool.
said-
It made your uncle a god.
And
I
Amy
don't
said,
know that yet.
Amy said, and I quote, "That seems contradictory to the other rules, but okay."
Oh shit. Okay, guys. So the box is now up with Cass and Lemon.
I am the
Yeah.
box.
Oh yeah. Mhm. So Tommy, you're still downstairs, right? Unless did you come up too?
Just if you
Full
say
clip.
that I have time for this thing to print out, I'm going to try to wait for this whole thing to print out. Like
You
if I
do.
hear somebody coming on the other side of the door or something like that, then I'll grab what has printed and run, and probably try to break the printer so that it doesn't finish printing.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah,
Let's see what you do here.
that's a 9.
You hear whatever Cass and Lemon are doing to work on getting them out of here and carry the box and or Amy out.
All right, guys, tell me what I hear.
What are you guys doing to get out of here?
I have the box.
Do you think you could just like slurp down the wall?
Okay.
Oh,
That was easy.
I love that we ask Amy the most ridiculous shit, and the answer is always okay, and then it happens.
Amy, like, walks over and goes, oh, actually, I can't, stick to the wall until, Tommy comes up with the part I just sent to make his shoes sticky so that he could climb up the wall. And then when he's up here, then I can climb up walls again.
Oh, you temporarily detached that ability.
Well, yeah, because
Interesting.
spider climb is concentration, so I can't have it up on both of us. But...
Yeah. Okay. So, no. She actually said no, she can't do a climbing, just slurping down the wall.
Just in a moment.
Do you have twin spell?
It's a great question. I do not. No, I don't. I have, transmute spell and careful spell. Because I cared about not murdering you all. You're welcome. When I can cast acid fireball, you will be thankful that I took that.
Can we just stick Amy in the bag of holding?
What?
Do you need air, Amy?
Wait, there are mechanics for this. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
One moment. I have to look up plasmoid things.
While Jenel is doing that for Amy, Tommy, the last page prints, and you've got a 10-page document. And spider climb shoes. There's a little bit of Amy on your foot.
So I realize that my shoes are sticky, is what you say.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well then, is there a wall near the hole, or is the hole like... Okay, so then we are going to, in that moment, visor still down, grab the papers, and he's going to treat it like he was just trying to like run and kick off the wall, but then feeling that he has grip, literally run up the wall, climb up through the hole, and then just start running towards everybody, just going, alright, where are we going? What's the plan?
I have good news. I don't have to breathe.
Why is this the plan?
That's what Tommy hears when he gets upstairs.
Oh, Tommy's here. I can climb up walls again. And then you see that the goo leaves Tommy's feet and reattaches to Amy.
To be fair, I could carry you if you want to save a spell slot.
Okay, that works too.
I am big boy.
Okay, but how are you gonna get down?
I have spider climb.
Oh, you want... Okay, so never mind. It stays. I retcon what I said.
Legitimately, save the spell slot, and then Tommy carries down the people who cannot climb.
Okay.
Or fly. Because I'm not sure, that Lemon Little Tart might be able to fly.
Oh, fun fact, Lemon Tart can in fact fly.
This is exciting news. Good job, everyone. Good job, team.
You're welcome, Mika.
Not numbers based.
Oh my god, Reno.
So, as you guys do that, where's the crate? Who's carrying
the goo?
Inside Amy.
Inside Amy.
We have a graphic for
As
that.
I have demonstrated.
There is a very visual...
and now you have promotional
we
art.
gotta make that into an emote. That needs to be a new emote.
You have
It's really
promotional art now to promote this episode when it comes out. Just no context.
No context. Okay, guys. So, you guys are headed towards the exit. What's the order you guys are trying to go out of this doorway in?
Well, Tommy's going to scoop up the box plus Amy and follow through that way. So they are in one order. Probably, I'm going to guess that Mika's fastest. Sorry, Lemon is fastest with flying.
Yeah, flying speed of...
So we're following Mika. I don't know if I'm faster than Cass.
Cass will take up the rear, like, keeping watch, because you're preoccupied with, like, have you ever tried looking at things while holding a box?
Yes, actually, especially when there's, like, forklifts coming. That's always fun.
Yeah, it sucks.
So, as you guys exit, you guys see that there is a rampart straight across that you can go up to a tower that goes to the other top office that's in the penthouse office, the top floor.
How imminent
So-
are the guards? Like, can we hear them?
You can start to hear them, but they don't seem like they're running. It sounds like they are just a bunch of guards doing some kind of rounding. And since you're not staring at the cameras anymore, you can't see exact numbers. So maybe 3 or 4 of them hopped off at one floor, at a couple of floors on the way up, at a floor on the way up. But you can go all the way up to that top office if you want, or you can just jump and go off now in whatever order you choose.
How far are we off the ground?
We're on the
10,
2nd/3rd floor.
25 feet, give or take.
That's not bad.
30 feet maybe, tops.
I'm sorry, did I hear that there was something that we could potentially jump to?
The ground.
Oh, okay. I thought that somebody was talking about another building or a balcony
The
or something.
floor.
My bad.
You're on a balcony that goes to a rampart that you can go to a higher office if you want, to the 4th floor.
That seems counterproductive.
That's the
Yeah.
opposite.
What we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how much damage would we take if you just?
We don't have to worry about it because 2 of us can spider climb and I'm carrying Amy, and 1 of
Oh,
us
yeah,
can fly.
okay. Cool. Let's
Wait,
go.
Why are we talking about
Wait,
fall
can I spider
damage?
climb? What do I have?
You're a vampire.
Did Dampier get that?
Spider.
Yeah,
Vampires
Dampier
get
gets
that.
spider climb
Yeah, I think I
naturally.
do.
They do.
I don't know if
No,
Cass is a
I'm just
Dampier
full
or a
of vampire.
vampire. But even
You
still,
still
you
get
should
spider
have
climb.
Yeah.
Cass, as you are casing your surroundings, go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage for me.
Oh lordy. Perception with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Your eyes are drawn to it. Up in that office, you see a figure in natural-looking armor, wings off his back, and purple eyes looking at you. Solarian, you are looking outside of the window of your office at the very top floor of Tao-Tech, and you happen to see out your window, you see Cass along with a strange grouping of people. I'll be entirely honest with you. There's
A
Cass,
pile of goo.
Cass, a pile of goo with eyeballs that is surrounding a box that is being carried by a full orc who's missing a tusk. And then there's this little fairy flying around them as well. And they are stopped on the path up to your office that comes out of the 3rd floor.
Okay.
And they're just standing there, and then your eyes lock with Cass. Do you send her a message or anything, kind of telepathic anything?
I think, Cass, why don't you do a quick charisma saving throw? No, wisdom saving throw, sorry.
Beep. Boop. 14.
Okay, so my vampiric charm will pop off, and I think that through just like the gaze and feeling that connection, I think that's when he'll send like it's almost like a mental command, but it's that along with the eyes looking down and then towards the door that you understand that he's calling you up.
Son of a bitch. And you hear Cassie say that.
Who?
You didn't know my mother.
So are we going to the ground?
Okay. New plans. And she takes her bag off her shoulder and she gives it to Lemon. You take this, give me the box. You guys go, I'll meet you up later.
The box with the egg?
Me and the box?
No, I don't think... No.
You don't want me to go with you?
No, and you can tell she's like, not panicking, but like kind of panicking.
Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Nothing important. No. Box, please.
I'm gonna make you roll a deception check.
What?
Because you know damn well Solarian is up in that tower.
Nothing important. It's like Vampire Dad. Yeah, just deception.
Oh, you're gonna say Vampire Dad.
Vampire Dad.
Oh, if you're telling them no deception needed, you're telling them...
No, I'm not telling them.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think that was just Reno talking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
just
like,
saying
hang
that-
on.
Eric's trying to jump on that opportunity.
I still haven't told them I'm a vampire yet.
Well, you
Yeah,
have to...
I still haven't figured that out.
Oh, yeah, no, Amy hasn't figured it out. That's right.
I think isn't Lemon starting to get? I think Lemon's the one that is like on the hunt for vampirism. Not necessarily,
No.
but
Mm-mm.
I thought that you got clues because why else would Cass have eaten somebody?
Amy, when she was high, did tell you guys that Cass let her eat a body, and that she was told she can eat things after Cass eats them.
Yeah.
But Amy just thinks everybody eats bodies now, and that it's normal.
So normal.
A dangerous lesson. I got a 15 deception.
Okay.
Can we roll insight?
Tommy definitely gets an insight, because Tommy was asking the question. Anyone else who wants it can do one too.
I think
An
Amy's
insight
just
check?
hurt. Amy just looks sad that Cass wants to go
Oh.
somewhere without her.
I
Tommy
hate
got an
this. Vampire Dad sucks.
Yes, that's what got you into this mess.
Of being a vampire.
Yeah.
Did you just say Tommy rolled an 8?
Yes.
I also rolled.
He's not
an 8.
insightful. Hey, high five.
y'all.
Look, my passive insight is like a 16.
My passive insight is a 9, so I'm right there with y'all.
My passive insight is a 10.
This is gonna be bad. We need
So-
wisdom
So
characters.
as the dice have it, Reno says, "No, not really. It's fine." And Tommy goes, "Okay," and starts handing over the box.
But I'm still the box!
Well, you can. I can't take you off of the box.
Starts handing over Amy to Cass.
Does Cass see that Amy looks sad?
Yeah, there's a really big, googly, sad face on the
On
front
the
of
box.
this box.
So like
And she
that
just
same
goes-
image, but frowny face.
She's like, I'm sorry, I'll explain later, I promise. This is important. I know I just said it's not important, but it's important.
Just
I'll
so that
be
you're
on with you guys
aware,
later.
apparently this thing corrects magnetic fields. It's not a bomb, but it could be a bomb.
Okay. She glances at the tower. Okay.
Amy very slowly rescinds from the box.
Okay.
I'll meet up with you later.
Okay.
Take care of it.
I scoop up Amy. By any chance, are we going down the same side of the building that Tommy parked his bike on?
Sure.
Okay. So,
Cool.
yeah, with that, once I have
Excellent.
Amy in tow, Tommy is going to put his free hand on the railing and literally just flip right over so that he can kind of slingshot underneath and stick his feet to the wall and then run down.
Okay. You get down. You get on the bike. Lemon, you're flying with Kumquat. Where's Lemon headed? Because I'm 90% sure Tommy is headed back to Cass's house.
That
to
is
check
home
on the
base.
cat, because that's home base.
Yeah, that's where Lemon's going to.
Okay, cool. So you guys get the fuck out of there, and Cass, you make your way up the staircase after grabbing the box from Amy and setting the rest of them down to actually get out of here before the guards show up. You go up the stairs and across the other parapet to the door for Solarian's office.
Which opens as you approach it.
And inside, you see a door off to the left-hand side that looks very heavy and almost like a vault door. And then off to the right, near the windows, you see Solarian standing in the window behind his desk, waiting for you.
So she comes in, and she's holding, like, a kind of large box, if memory serves. It's not convenient to hold. So she's like awkwardly shuffling, and she's like, "Hey, boss, looking for the bathroom, I think is what I'm supposed to be saying right now."
Right. Well, there's a bathroom right
No, you
outside
don't
where
get
you
it.
came.
You had to be there. What do you want? What? She puts the box down. Sorry, that was heavy.
Yes, I can see that. I was expecting you to bring someone else to help you, but
Well, you didn't
I am
say
thankful
that.
for your help. So, I see that it was successful then.
I think, this is technically portable. I did port it. So that covers the criteria of the thing we were supposed to steal. Portable bomb.
I guess it's more portable for me, and he'll just walk over and he'll just lift it.
Alright.
And he'll just move it over and, barely even working at all, breaking a sweat, nothing. He just lifts it with, 4 of his fingers and places it in the corner. Thank you.
Just kind of
I appreciate it.
throw off. Wait, I'm sorry, it was in the building over there. You really needed me to carry it over here?
Well, no, but you said that you were going to steal it, so less work for me.
Yeah, by 20 feet, I guess. Also, I don't think I've technically stolen it at this point. I assume you own it?
Well,
So I've stolen nothing. Well,
you've earned
Putting a
a
pin in-
wonderful prize.
what's the price?
The prize is you get to do more work for me.
That's a terrible prize.
There is another island that I have to deliver a certain someone to. You're not familiar with Tor, are you?
Just blank look on her face.
I thought not. That's fine. You are going to be going to Artemir. One of my good friends, Morwen, is a influential person, and I think that it would be beneficial to learn their ways. I don't quite know much about that island, or what they do, and seeing that my head inventor came from their island, I'd like to know what you're up to there. Does that make sense?
So you just want me to go hang out on and on? That's not, Sounds like
As
a
I
vacation.
said,
A little bit.
that is your reward. Now, I only ask that you are looking for secrets, although don't get yourself caught.
I never do.
Just find things that you might think are useful. Anything, really. Their culture, what they might be working on, anybody that might be a potential threat. You know.
That sounds doable. On a scale of, people with swords and people who can drop the moon on me, how dangerous are, if I get caught? Am I getting stabbed or am I getting, magicked out of existence, like my friend's uncle?
Well, the person that I know that is a influential person there is a very successful and powerful wizard. So, that's not to say that all of them are, but you're most likely going to be dealing with some sort of magic.
Okay.
There are normal guards that probably don't have magic, but there's also a lot of magical items that they create. So.
Okay. Well, it doesn't sound too
Well,
bad.
If you are in agreement, then I shall send you... I should probably deliver Tor myself. Maybe I'll drop you off before heading to Morwen. That way they don't know. Better yet, and he will change his appearance so that he looks like some nobody. Maybe I should do this, and make sure nobody knows the book. Well, we will leave at night. For obvious reasons.
let's go ahead and cut back into where you guys meet back up at Cass's house without Cass, and you find Jedediah petting Tor. There's cat food in the bowl. And in... Hang on, I need to roll this check. Not in Jed's bowl. Jed actually has well-made cookies this time.
Okay, I'm still wondering why Jed has his own bowl, but like he is also a cat. But we're gonna gloss past that. Tommy's gonna pull up to. He's gonna park his bike. Are there speeding laws in Tauliva? Because if not, he full throttled all the way here.
There are, until you get to the slums, and then no one cares because the slums.
Once we hit the slums, Tommy literally opened up the bike to go full throttle all the way here, so we were moving like 180 feet around.
You guys just see like pieces of Amy flying. Like like on a roller coaster.
Before,
but see, it's in that way that is perpetually catching up to you too. So it's in that like it fell back and it's keeping pace to try and reabsorb.
But right before he did it, he'd probably look over his shoulder and say something like, "You don't need a helmet, right? Because I don't have another one."
I don't think I need a helmet.
All right, and just goes from like 60 to 120, whatever the hell the speed limit is.
Lemon.
Yes.
You had Goopy with you. I'm gonna say you had Goopy with you for this. He was in your backpack.
Yeah.
His head
That's
pops
actual.
out, spins around, and points at one of the academic buildings as you fly past it.
Oh. Side pit stop.
As you
Yeah.
pit stop and land, I'm gonna assume on the roof for the moment.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh boy. It's a 17 plus 6 for 23.
Fan-fucking-tastic. You see a
I'm
halfling
rolling
and a
so well today.
you see a halfling and a Goliath
Oh boy.
running out carrying an 8-foot-long box.
Do I know what's in that box?
You don't know what's in it, but it's ornate and fancier than it should be.
Alright. Do I recognize them as who I think they are?
They are exactly who you think they are.
Awesome. I follow them from above.
As you do, you see them duck into some alleyways, and they are headed back the same direction you were, and then they cut off into the cleric district instead of... Like, if you look at the map of Tauliva, you can actually see that there is the bridge that goes... You go down towards the slums, and then there's that bridge that goes over to the cleric district from the slums, and you see them go that way, but Cass's house is the other way.
I follow them.
Okay. Meanwhile, Tommy, Amy, and Jed are
Oh, I thought Amy was with me.
cookies. No, you just have Goopy.
You have Goopy. I was on the bike with Tommy.
Mm-hmm. So they're eating cookies while you're doing all of this, and you see the two of them but they go downstairs into what looks like a crypt, but is also a temple. But at the entrance, you see two large flails as like statues. Two large flail statues. And they just go inside, and that's the last of where you see them. Unless you go down and follow them, but I'm saying disappear from your flying perspective.
No, I'm not going to go in by myself. I'm going to come back later.
Perfect.
Now that I know where this is, I'm going to head back to Cass's.
Alright. And you make it back to Cass's as Jedediah pulls out a pizza.
Alright, making a note, pizza is canon in Tauliva, so we have to save the city.
However,
Amy looks at Jedediah. Thank you, Jedediah. And then she takes the pizza and puts the pizza on, like, the countertop and then eats the pizza box.
Vibes.
It was delivery.
I was about to ask if he made it or if
He
ordered
burned
it.
the first one. He tried to make a frozen pizza. It didn't work very well. He burned it.
I eat 2 boxes.
Where? 2 boxes and a burnt pizza.
But no, not the pizza boy, though.
Not the pizza boy. No.
So we have pizza, and then do we just wait all night for Cass, and Cass never comes?
The three of you sit there and talk about whatever you want to talk about as you're waiting for Cass. If you guys had any last conversations to have, if Amalgamation wanted to feel feelings to these two as her other friends.
Tommy's in the dark, actually, so Tommy would bring up a few things once we're kind of like here and stuff.
Yeah.
And
so it's all three of you plus Jed and the cat.
As we're eating pizza, he'd just kind of go. So I sort of stumbled upon the instructions for the box that we had, and I have those. Should I wait for Cass to get here so we can go over those, or like can we do that now?
Well, Cass will have the box with her.
Well, yeah, but we should still probably go over that so y'all know what we're dealing with here. Because
Okay.
I mean, most of it made sense to me for sure, but I want everybody else's opinion. But furthermore, if we're talking about getting a better opinion on what the box does, where's your science friend?
Anders died!
What do you mean Anders died?
Can I roll
Anders was
survival?
keeping us alive. How did Anders die?
Anders opened a box, and then there was a bright light, and then Anders was gone forever.
Yes, Mika, you can roll a survival for Lemon.
This was to see if I kind of pick up on the fact that Cassie's not coming back anytime soon.
That would actually, you've known Cass a while. I'll actually give you insight on that one.
Okay.
Unless survival is actually better.
It's not. So that's an 18 total.
You're pretty sure she's... You know she's been alive a long fucking time, but elves live a while anyway. And you dug into her past a little more than she wanted you to. You had to know who you're getting your free muffins from.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that every so often, from the history books, Cass is known to disappear and come back a couple years later. Just to kind of reset her existence, her life. It's only happened like twice. Every so often you need a spot, eh? Am I right, Cass?
I was about to say, for the audience, Reno is not making a pleasant face.
So, yeah, the odds are she might be having to go take another one of these, but it could be something different. But I wouldn't wait up for her tonight or this week. Couple hours later, there is a knock at the door of Solarian's office.
Were you expecting company?
No, I don't live here. I don't know. Like, it's... I don't...
Well, I
No,
wasn't
all my
either.
friends already left.
Well, I'll go to the door.
And at the door is a dwarf with half-moon spectacles, white hair that's braided down to the middle of his back, and he is dressed in a white lab coat, and the name 2 words right on there.
Got it.
Heard you need to see me, sir.
Perfect. Well,
Wait, you're not.
if you
Where's-
wouldn't mind just entering, we have a bit of a conversation that we have to have about certain things.
Where's the boss man?
You're still in disguise. So,
Right, duh, of course.
yeah, I
Sorry.
don't know how you did
And then
that
he'll
for hours
change shape.
before leaving.
I am so sorry, Tor. It is me, Solarian. I just need you to come in for a quick conversation. We're going to talk about performance and I don't know, whatever else bosses talk about.
Raises.
Ah, yes, a raise. That is what we will talk.
Oh yeah, more money, let's go. And he walks in so greedily happy.
Great. Cass, would you mind joining me real quick? And then he puts out his hand for you.
Okay.
And then he will grab onto Tor. You don't mind coming with me, do you?
Oh, it's a remote review. Let's go.
Yes. Great. Teleport, and shape change, and we are just at some undisclosed place on Artemir. I would probably put us like near the docks.
Okay.
So that it's a little less conspicuous. I don't have my wings. I don't have the same face. I don't think I'm wearing my plate armor because I probably would have taken that off if I was just chilling in the penthouse. And I have nothing that could be recognizable as I am Solarian.
They would have to have
possibly
true sight
my
to see
sword. Yeah.
They would have to have true sight to know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good news. True sight's a hard spell to know, so a hard capacity to achieve. So most people are not going to have it.
So I will just turn to Cass and say, well, it is a beautiful night here in Artemir. Have fun.
Wait, and you just touch Tor, and you guys then disappear again.
Gone.
And Cass, let's go ahead and have Cass roll a perception check for me.
Perception check. Ooh, 23.
Okay. There is a ship that's being loaded up with crates of large size. This is your typical seafaring ship as far as you can tell.
If I fall off the dock, it's just water and not death.
And on the side it says Golden Compass Shipping Company. We'll get there. Don't ask how.
Okay, so as she was leaving her friends, she tossed her bag of holding to, I believe,
Lemon.
But she has her regular backpack, which does have the Golden Compass patch that she stole off of it.
Does.
So I think
working for the Golden Compass.
Yeah, she's gonna do a very quick sewing project and put the patch on her coat, and she works for them now. That's her cover.
A large Goliath sees that patch on you and says, "Come on, recruit, let's go!" As he picks you up by the waist and just brings you aboard like you are luggage yourself.
Wait, I'm sorry. No. Put me down this instant.
I'm just making sure you get to the right one. You're new around here, I can tell.
You're new around here. Fight me.
As he squares up, as you guys are on the top of on the ship already, he's like, "All right," and he just crowd gathers around. Fight.
As Tommy asks, should we wait for Cass, Lemon slowly nods to himself and says, Cass isn't coming back anytime soon.
That directly contradicts what Cass said. Cass said she would be right back.
What do you know
Be
that we
right
don't?
back for a vampire is different than be right back for a fairy or an orc or a plasmoid.
Who's a vampire? He's gonna look over at Jedediah.
He just shrugs as he shoves a piece of pizza in his mouth.
Well, let's call it a night.
I'm gonna wait for Cass, and Amy's gonna turn into a puddle and go towards the front door, and she's just gonna sit out on the stoop.
Oh.
Yeah, Reno, feel bad.
And what's Tommy gonna do at this point?
Well, he's a little bit conflicted. He is he's wondering if this was what Cass had intended when she said, "I'd be right back." And if that is, then he feels like he would be mad. Otherwise, he feels like this was not her plan and that something has happened, so he's concerned. But the fact that Lemon's kind of like, we shouldn't wait for her, it's giving him this whole other feeling of like, maybe this has to happen? So he can't really deal with any of those three. And as he kind of like looks around for a bit, looks over to Amy and then back to Lemon, and with that look he just kind of like sighs and shakes his head, stands up, and then like not sure how this is gonna go, and doesn't bother her, goes and sits next to, like, on the inside of the door frame that Amy is outside of, and just like not wanting to leave Amy alone in this.
Aww. And so, Lemon, you end up going to bed for the night?
Yes.
Alright, fantastic.
Tommy's
Yeah.
not gonna like try to talk to her.
And Amy, I think, is gonna fall asleep outside.
Yeah,
There's
pretty
a
much
puddle.
like when she goes from being active puddle to dormant puddle, he would find a way to try to scoop her up and bring her back inside, and then go to bed.
Oh.
The equivalent of putting a blanket on your sleeping friend when they're a puddle of goo outside.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get like a bowl or something. Scoop her.
We'll wring her out of a towel, maybe. I don't know. Whatever it is, we're just going to be gentle about it. Maybe the only conversation is convincing her to wait while sitting in like a small tub or something like that, so that I can move her later.
I will say, if you're moving her like while she's sleeping, you'll see like a bunch of like lights going off inside of her, and like a lot of electricity that is like spider webbing through her.
She's dreaming.
Yeah, literally just dream. Oh, she's dreaming. Hopefully it's nice. And then like wherever she resides, put her there. Not sure if a blanket helps, but just like kind of putting a blanket around whatever container she's in.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna do this. Fuck it. Roll a D100 for me, Amy.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Knowing full well that the blanket Reno's blanket might get eaten by acid. He's gonna do it anyway.
73.
I'll call it good enough.
Good enough for fucking what?
You have a dream
Oh.
about Uncle Anders.
I said I hope it's a good one.
Telling you a bedtime story back when you were but a wee little amalgamation. About the Githyanki pirates of the Astral Sea that his ancestors used to tell.
Oh.
And he tells it and hands you a little Githyanki Astral Sea vessel that you're too young to realize what it is, and you just absorb it and destroy it.
Yeah.
But like you do when you're little month-old little baby.
Sure.
A month-old gelatinous cube.
Canonically,
I know I
Amy
went
now
through
knows.
that phase.
Amy knows what a spelljammer looks like. Great.
And tastes like.
Good.
And you not wake up, but you come out of that feeling that because she's hopelessly optimistic. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. I would call it does not have any life experience, and yeah.
Cass is coming back. Anders is coming back.
You now
Everything's
think
gonna
Uncle
be
Anders
fine.
is just in the astral sea,
Okay.
having fun
Amazing.
as a pirate.
Got
You
it.
don't know if or when he'll ever be back, but he's still gone. That doesn't change the gone. But
Yeah.
death doesn't happen.
It's okay. I've just learned that all friends leave at some point.
And the only way
It's fine.
the only way that you've seen death is people eating people
Yeah.
and being absorbed by you.
Yeah.
So
I am death.
so if you don't kill them, and they aren't eaten,
Then they never die.
then they don't
Got
die.
it. Got it.
Thing's gonna
That's
rip.
I am
that's
a death
new
god.
Amy thought. That is
Perfectly
new Amy
understood.
thought.
Amy's gonna wake
I
up
am
and
the
write that in the
inevitable
book of
end.
rules.